The teachers at Northridge were successful at implementing all 5 dimensions of the multicultural strategies detailed in Practicing What We Preach, Reclaiming the Promise of Multicultural Transition Programming, and School Counselors and Multicultural Education Applying the 5 Dimensions, while only one of the dimensions was observed at Edison. At Northridge, content integration was observed as students reading and discussing S.E. Hinton's The Outsiders in a language arts lesson were asked to relate the events in the story to their own lives, their family, and their experiences with their friends. Knowledge construction was also observed as the same students reading The Outsiders were asked what they believed the author thought of various subjects and events in the book, why she used certain words to describe things, and how we, the readers, are intended to interpret what we're reading. Prejudice reduction was observed in a geography lesson as people living in different biomes were described as equals, and the richness of their culture was discussed in a positive way. This is Franz Boas's cultural relativism, as opposed to referring to them as inferiors from lesser developed regions as anthropologists did a century ago. Equity pedagogy was observed in a mathematics lesson as an English language learner asked the teacher to clarify a vocabulary word in his native tongue, Spanish, the first language of most of the students in the class, and she replied in Spanish before resuming the lesson in English. An empowering school culture and organization was observed both in the school's vision statement, which explains that they believe in practices which promote self-esteem, equal worth, respect, and productivity of all, as well as in a comment one teacher made to me that revealed her attitude toward her students. They're really bright. They just look at things differently. At Edison, only knowledge construction was observed as teachers gave students tasks relating to the real world, including math problems that had to do with counting and spending money, and tasks that teach students how to put things together and to organize things. Teachers missed an opportunity to include content integration when they could have used people of color in their word problems, and readings. An opportunity to incorporate prejudice reduction into the classroom was missed when teachers could have had students of different ethnicities work together. Teachers also missed an opportunity to utilize equity pedagogy when they didn't implement different teaching strategies that could have benefited students of color. And an opportunity to embrace the empowerment of school culture and organization was missed when teachers failed to create more positive experiences for their students. For example, encouraging students to be kind to one another, regardless of cultural background.